temple, they don't know as much about Buddhism as you can learn if you go in the temple.
Yes, because the Buddhism writing like a Pali. The Pali writing.
The writing
หมายถึงอะไรภาษาปาลี like the pears, like the pears หรือเปล่า no ภาษาปาลี no one read
the old writing,
yeah.
The
old
different writing. Okay, only the monks can read that.
Therefore, the language Pali because the
Language
Buddhism
barrier.
come from India.
Yeah. Oh, the Buddhism came from India, and so not everyone can read the writings. Okay, I understand that now. Thank you. And how many years did you go to school while you were living in Laos? That's something I want to know. I think you said about 10 years, about 10 years, grade 10.
And but I not finished high school.
We're not able to finish high school. Was that because you were ill? Sick? Were you sick that you couldn't finish?
One thing, my body not strong.
Your body wasn't strong.
When the communist take over in 1975, and they want the people work like a farm, you know.
When the communists took over in 1975, then you had to go and work on the farm. Everyone had to work on the farm. No more education.
Yeah, they study, but I have to help. When my parents coming in Australia, I have to help my sister to do the work.
Okay. Now, we'll come up to October 10 of 2000, and you were 30 years old at that time. And we look at, I've heard the story, you and I have talked about it. You wanted to come to America. You'd seen pictures as a little girl of America. And your adoptive mother there in Australia helped you to raise $2,500, is that what you told me? To be able to come to America and go on vacation.
My friend get married.
You were going to a friend that was getting married, and you wanted to see your second dad. We'll call him your second dad.
Yes.
That is the monk in the temple in Chicago. You wanted to see him. And you were going on vacation to Canada, and was it Guatemala?
Yeah, Guatemala, Mexico.
And Mexico, and Washington, D.C.,
and Chicago.
And Chicago. And you were planning to go for how long?
That spent in America about 3 months.
About 3 months.
Yeah. And I go Canada 1 week. I spend time with my friend in Washington.
And your friend in Washington, D.C. Is that where your friend got married?
And after that, I go vacation and Canada like a tour.
Like a tour.
Yeah, and I go Guatemala 1 week.
1 week in Guatemala.
I come to see my dad Y2K.
You saw your dad on the 1st of January. You're saying Y2K. It was still in 2000. It was in December.
Yeah.
Okay, in December.
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to go back while you're still in Australia. We've jumped ahead a little to find out what the purpose of your visit was. So you're packing the night before you're supposed to come to America, and you've been packing all night, and then you go to bed about close to 3 o'clock in the morning. You go to bed and you go to sleep, and then you hear your bedroom door open or shut.
Yeah, because my home has the window.
Your home has windows.
Because I pack like that. And I saw my room. I saw my door.
You saw the door. So something woke you up, and you saw your door open and shut? Reflected in the window? Oh, you weren't asleep yet?
Yeah, I'm not asleep yet.
You weren't asleep yet? Yeah. Okay, see, you and I agree sometimes when we're not clear. And you still have cancer at this time, is that right? You're still sick?
Yes.
Right. Okay. And you saw in the reflection of the door opening and shutting, you had just gone to bed, and you saw your door open and shut. And what did you think that was?
I think gold. Ghost?
Ghost? A ghost.
Thank you.
You thought evil spirits.
Because my hair come up, my foot.
Just made your hair stand on end.
Goosebumps. I didn't think.
Okay. And then
When I kneel down, I pray to the Buddhism.
You knelt down and you prayed to the Buddha God?
Not Buddhism God.
To Buddha.
The second God coming, Pa Ayamitai.
Okay, we're going to need translation. The second God?
Okay. She prayed to the second God that they believe is coming.
Oh, the second God that the Buddhists believe is coming.
It's coming.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Very good. And what happened then?
Oh, suddenly the door stopped.
The door stopped.
Yeah.
And then you
I
saw,
feel,
did you feel better?
yeah, I feel
You
like
felt better.
no weak. I feel like I'm strong.
You felt strong. Okay, so we're going to talk about when the angel came to visit you in Australia. And he'd come into your bedroom, or the door had opened and shut, and you thought that it was perhaps an evil spirit. And you prayed to God, and then you felt better. So then you saw a being standing there, a man, someone that looked like a man,
Yes.
a tall man. And he had on a white robe that it was kind of almost like a bright light. Not like it was material.
No, not material.
Not material, but like a bright light.
Fire.
Uh-huh. And were you frightened when you talked, when this person showed up? Were you frightened? Did it scare you when you saw him?
Oh no, I'm not scared.
You weren't scared at all?
Yes, because very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, and very white.
Very white.
Yeah.
And he had on a beautiful
I feel-
belt around this
Yeah.
robe that was like diamonds and
Yeah.
gold.
Yes. And the long hair and
Long
white.
hair, white hair. Oh. And no wings.
No wings.
No wings. And did this person identify himself as an angel? Did he say, I'm an angel from God?
Yes,
or
and he said, don't be afraid. So he called the angel from Jesus.
an angel from Jesus. And did he tell you what his name was?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Yes.
And what did he say to you then?
And
Why did he say